The Raleigh Raptors welcome you to this broadcast from the 2026 Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase in Philadelphia, live on YouTube.
Welcome back, everybody. Game 5, semifinal play here between the Raleigh Raptors and Long Beach Lightning. Long Beach Lightning will come into this one as the #1 seed out of play here in the Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase. And the Raleigh Raptors finishing in the 5th seed and will now play as the 4th seed throughout the remainder of the playoffs. And a quick peek at what it took for Long Beach to get here as the warm-up buzzer has gone off. And as you can see, Long Beach, a formidable team here. They have gone undefeated. They have not allowed a goal in the entire showcase. And in their quarterfinal play, they played a team that they played in their first game when they were here in an utterly dominating fashion against the Blazers. And the only comparable team that we can really go off at this point is Team Genesis. They were able to beat Team Genesis 5-0. And that was a game, if you recall, where the Raleigh Raptors were winning 3-0 within the first 10 minutes of that game and kind of let their foot off the pedal. So, an interesting setup here between the Raleigh Raptors and Long Beach Lightning. The Raleigh Raptors will be in their navy jerseys, navy pants, navy socks trimmed in Carolina blue and white with the white helmets and the navy gloves. And the Long Beach Lightning will be in their white jerseys, black pants, white socks, white helmets, black gloves, all trimmed in blue. Kind of a mix of Tampa Bay colors with Montreal jersey. And starting in net for the Raleigh Raptors will be Liam Cohen. try to catch the names on some of the Long Beach players here. Long Beach out of Long Beach, New York. So about 3-hour drive from here. A little bit longer than the Raptors have. And as the sticks start tapping and banging on the boards, you know we're ready to get started. And to take the initial draw here in the semifinals of the Mid-Atlantic Summer Showcase is Joey Kurtz. And we are off. Raptors will win this one as Johnson feeds one over to Lucas Laurinaitis. This one off the near side board. D. Margulies trying to catch up to it. And Long Beach will take control as they dump this one in quickly. That one will go over for icing. No, it won't be. They'll wave it off. Fanning a bit there is Tyler Johnson. Getting it back is Lucas Laurinaitis on the far side. Long Beach able to keep this one in. He'll feed this one over. Dean Margulies will catch this one on the near side as he flips that one into the neutral zone where Joey Kurtz will try to pick it up. Jump back to the neutral zone where D. Margulies is trying to help out, but Long Beach with control. They'll feed this one in quick. That one will bounce off the stick and off a referee as it goes in deep. Liam Cohen will slow it down. Here on the near side corner will be Mason Kirby picking up. Kirby with some space. He'll feed that one forward and deflected by Margulies as it bounces into the offensive zone for a moment. Long Beach will pull it right back out. Fed forward here, down the far side, working through. Stolen away by Bagnulo, a great steal. And the Raptors will try to hurry. Good back check here from Long Beach. The Raptors with control, they'll dump this one in. Dragati and Stooks on the other side as they push with Milani now on the ice in the middle. Long Beach working this one on the backhand. Milani disrupting it, keeping it in the zone. They have it. Here's Stooks. Chance for the Raptors. Shot on, loose in front. And a big-time save right there early on by Long Beach. Good pressure from the Raptors, and this game's really going to come down to who wants to skate the fastest and who's going to put the most pressure on one another. Long Beach, the Lightning pull that one out into the neutral zone. Trevor Klim will quickly feed this one over to the near side where the Lightning will have a chance on it. That one pushed up almost out of play, but it stays in. Now here is Diefenbach feeding one forward. Stolen out of the defensive zone by the Lightning, and they'll recoil and reset. 86 feeding this one over to 88. He'll feed that one forward. Disrupted and stolen by Stooks. Pushed forward. Milani trying to big sprung here, and he does. And that'll be a little too much on that one as the Lightning goalie will push that one over to the near side. And Long Beach survive here. Off the bench is Caleb Reed throwing a big body. Long Beach trying to work through here. Good job by Trevor Klim and Diefenbach as they collapse into the slot. And a loose puck picked up by Milani. And if the Raptors hurry, they'll have 3-on-2, and they do. Here's Caleb Reed on the left-hand side. Milani just missing that one, and Long Beach will come right back. Cheating up with Lucas Laurinaitis. Now it's almost a 3-on-1 for Long Beach. Shot here, and good job, Tyler Johnson getting his feet in the way. Long Beach looking to reset this one as it's stolen away out of the slot and pushed forward. That will be icing here early on in the semifinal. 12:41 to play in the first period. Scoreless thus far. Good pressure from the Raptors, and Long Beach, you can see the skill and the speed. And then the Raptors just need to match if they want to have a chance to get into a championship game in a few hours. And as it's dropped here, this one pushed out to the point. Long Beach keeping it, firing there. And Johnson throwing his hand up in the air and deflects it down in front of Liam Cohen. Over to the near side, Jake Beer will swing at it, and that one does clear. And it won't go for icing. Brady Wood trying to put some pressure on. Long Beach with control out of their own zone now. And they'll try to break it out, work forward. Beer with the good pressure here on the forecheck. Long Beach pulling it behind the red line, working from there. Excuse me. Pushed up, stolen away by Lucas Laurinaitis, past the red line. He'll dump it in. That'll force the Lightning to have to pull back and reset and try another breakout using the near side here. This one will sneak into the zone. Margulies trying to put some pressure on with Tyler Johnson, working in. Johnson, good job pinching off as that one goes behind the red line. Here come the Lightning. They'll try to maintain control on the near side. This one dumped back behind that one, push over to the far side where McFadden will try to get to it. Number 80 for the Lightning, unable to hold on. McFadden just off the end of his stick, and Long Beach will fire another one in here. Liam Cohen sees his first action of the game and snags that one out of the sky. And force a defensive zone draw as both sides get new and fresh legs out onto the ice. McFadden throws the body at Kirby on the backhand, trying to work it up far side. Long Beach keep it in. There it is. And the slot score. Long Beach on their second shot of the morning. We'll bang one in here. A breakdown just on all sides. The Lightning score early here. With control, they try to work it back in. Magnulo with some pressure. This one falls back to Mason Kirby. He'll fire it up and out of play. Magnulo hammered into the boards. Long Beach throwing a lot of bodies. Now Dragati trying to get a piece of this one, holding him down to the ice. There's a whistle, and they'll probably throw both of them in the box. Let's see. Or no, they're just going to redo the face-off here. Out to the point. It's been fired around. Over to the far side, trying to get to it now is Milani. He'll get there. He gets hammered into the boards, but clears that one out. Long Beach starting to get loud on the bench. Lightning bouncing this one forward. Dragati feeding that one in. They're offsides. They'll have to reset, and they do. Trevor Klim pinching forward. A loose puck bouncing around in the neutral zone. Back over to Dragati. Diefenbach will feed one forward. And Dragati has it in. Shot there. That one deflects up in the air. And a sneaky shot held on by the Lightning and a late whistle, but take an offensive zone draw here at 10:44. Up the boards. Lightning clear this one out. Picked up by Trevor Klim as they reset. Staying on the near side, he'll push this one in. It's intercepted back in the zone. And one bounce right back to a Lightning player coming into the zone. Klim on it again, tries again. Kicked down and fired in, deflected off Caleb Reed. Now Klim once more, trying to get it out, and they still almost kept it in. Now Beer will have to skate forward. Beer working in. Fires one on net and held, forcing another offensive zone draw here for the Raptors. Lightning with control, working that one forward. It's intercepted out of the neutral zone by Lucas Laurinaitis. He'll dump it back in. Lucas on the other side doesn't get all of that one, but enough to slow the Lightning down as they recoil and restart. Good pressure here from Lucas. Lucas on that far side will bring it through the neutral zone. Margulies is putting some pressure here. Liam Cohen gets a piece of that one as it's thrown on net. Johnson trying to work here behind the red line, flipping it forward. There's Lucas. Use some space, he'll clear that one out. Almost found Joey Kurtz. They'll wave off the icing, and the Lightning will have to go pick this one up and a restart. They've made their way through one, and they're going to have some numbers here. 3-on-2 if they hurry, and that one's just past number 34. Behind the red line, trying to catch up to it. There's a big pile up in front there, and that's going to be a penalty on the Raptors, a delayed call. It'll be a power play coming up here for the Lightning. That one fired in and eventually touched up here. Power play now for the Lightning. They're going to get an interference in front of the net. I think they're going to get, let's see the guy. I think it's going to be D. Margulies will head to the box. And 9:05, Long Beach will start their first power play of the game. Early clear here by the Raptors as it dumps down. Lightning quickly bringing it in. Well, good poke there from Mason Kirby, but it's going to stay in the zone as they set up the umbrella here. Point down far side into the high slot. Chance shot there. Liam with a big save initially, and a whistle. Why is there a whistle? I'm not sure what the whistle's for. I'm at a loss. I don't know why there's a whistle. Power play will continue here. Minute 33 to go. Shot from the point there. Deflection, lots of bodies in front, but can't find its way through. Stooks will try to push one over. Milani now. He'll try to work. Out to the point, pulling it. High slot shot and another deflection. I'm going to go wide. Trevor Klim will try to get to it. Lightning with control as they push one to the front. Net off again. And there's the whistle. That's what the whistle was for probably before. That net is not sitting at all. And a fresh power play line and unit out for the Lightning. Point again. 15 with control, drops it down for number 2. Klim puts the pressure on. Joey Kurtz on that far side, putting the pressure on as well. Forcing the Lightning to have to work pretty quick here. Out to the point, held in by 34. Under a minute to go on the power play, loses control of that one for a moment, and Kurtz and Klim will have a chance to clear it out, and they will. Here near side, this one will be intercepted by Kurtz. And Brady Wood working out of the defensive zone, able to poke away here as it's stuck in the neutral zone, now fed over. Center ice moving in. That one dumped in. Liam Cohen will deflect it just a bit as Tyler Johnson will pick it up. Working over to the far side. That one will spill out of the zone. Clears again with 25 seconds left. Here on the near side, this pass moved over with plenty of space to get off the end of the stick. And Johnson put the pressure on. Now Lucas Laurinaitis trying to catch up. Dump down deep. Long Beach have the numbers now. 10 seconds left to go on the power plays. The push on the backhand. That one pushed forward, deflected off of the stick. Going out to the high slot. Chance for 34. Good pass here, looking for deflection. That one to go wide. Power play over. Out of the box comes Dean Margulies, and here come the Raptors. Milani with control. As Dean heads to the box, Milani with a quick shot there, swallowed up and forcing an offensive zone draw again on the Raptors' 5th shot. Maybe 6th shot. We'll see. Here's Kirby with a quick shot, deflected Milani. Oh man, they almost snuck one through there. Offensive zone will continue. Push down deep, Lightning with control. Pressured from Stooks, worked up far side and cleared. Bagnulo with control. He'll hit the brakes as Long Beach puts a ton of pressure on the forecheck. Here's Stooks. Good poke there from Long Beach. They'll take control. This one fed just behind number 80, and he'll bring it in. Good stick from Mason Kirby. Liam Cohen will snatch that one up. And a whistle here. And they are going to get a roughing call on the Raptors, I think. And they're going to get Dragati to the box. And another power play back-to-back here for Long Beach. Here we go. 86 at the point with control, feeding it over top of the faceoff circle. Shot in there, and that one's not going to get through. And Kurtz with plenty of room to skate this one out. It clears and pushing it out to the neutral zone. Margulies with a good stick, slowing him down a little bit more. And resetting out of their own zone. Lightning pull it back. Margulies deep in the zone to put the pressure on, forcing Lightning to have to make quick plays. Kurtz trying to get back over. Lightning in. This one fed forward. That one's going to get stuck to the corner. And now working up near side, out to the point. The body over here is pushed over to the other side. Nice slot with control. Good stick there. Shot's going to go wide. Now moved over to the far side. We're at 1:20 left. Power play time here for the Lightning. Out to the point. fired in there. Gets the deflection, and Kirby now will chase this one into the corner. Now on the near side. Putting the pressure on. Lightning will have space. They reset the umbrella. Good cross-ice pass for 86. Shot there and glove by Liam Cohen. Took a little long on that shot. I think he wants that one back. A minute and 5 seconds will be left on the power play as they reset and take a draw to the blocker side of Liam Cohen. Into the corner. Diefenbach. Good stick here from Stooks. He gets tripped up a bit there and almost got sprung on a breakaway. This one dumped back in by Long Beach. Diefenbach and Margulies here. Excuse me, that's Stooks. This one fired forward. Almost had Milani in the slot. A shot, and Liam Cohen with a timely save here. The kill continues. They almost were able to spring Milani on a breakaway. He snuck out into the neutral zone, but not able to get through. Liam getting his helmet fixed and Milani on the draw here. Here's Stooks trying to push one out. Klim with control, wraps it around and fire that one out. Stuck in at the point, and they've got some numbers. Shot here just above the crossbar, stuck behind the back of the net. Tampa Bay, oh, there it is. I called him Tampa Bay. That one fed to the front. Power play goal, and they lead it 2-0. The shot from the point bouncing up above the crossbar takes a weird bounce, stuck behind the back of the net. And the Lightning able to easily and quickly move it right to the front in the slot, sitting and waiting. And it's 2-0 with under 5 minutes, 4:59 to play here in the first in the semifinals. Tied up for a moment there as Jake B will dump this one in. Caleb Reed throwing on the back end, stuck into the point. Lucas Laurinaitis catches one out of the sky. Chance, shoot, score! Lucas Laurinaitis! His third goal of the weekend! And cuts this lead back to 1. The first goal scored against Long Beach all weekend long. Lucas Laurinaitis with a nasty wrister once again from that same face-off dot. 4:38 to play, and the Raptors are in it. This one dumped in, will take a bounce as Bagnula will try to get to it. Centered on there by the Lightning. And the Raptors just not moving very fast. They're going to have to start skating a lot harder than this. Kirby, near side, tries to work one out, taking his time, and the Lightning will keep it in. This one luckily pushed out as Long Beach will get going. Body there from McFadden as it's pushed into the corner where Kurtz will try to get to it. At the point, Kirby will pick it up. Fires that one back in, snagged out of there. It's a hand pass. They won't call it Kirby again. Fires another one in. This one will bounce behind the red line. Long Beach will have to push back to try to catch up. Under 4 minutes to play in the first period as it's worked up near side where Kurtz will get a stick to it. Now McFadden with a chance. Shot there! Just missing that top right-hand corner. Now pushed up the far side. It'll clear to the neutral zone where Bagnula will get on it first. Fires one forward. Touch pass from Margulies over to Joey Kurtz. The backhander is going to get disrupted, pushed out, and Kirby will be on it again. Near side fires that one in, bouncing up off of McFadden as he absorbs a hit. And that'll be offsides, I believe. Now they'll call a hand pass. The whistle here will pull that draw just outside of the offensive zone. And 3:28. Here's Trevor Klim dumping one in. Good stick from Dragati. Long Beach still have control. Stooks putting the pressure on, and that one still in the Lightning hands. This one worked up. That will go for icing. And at 3:07, a offensive zone draw off the icing by the Lightning. Here's Stooks. Near side fires one in. It's knocked off the paddle. And wrapping it around is Dragati as he gets pushed into the boards on the far side. Milani there to help out. Milani with control, pushing it out to the point for Trevor Clem. Shot in there, gets a deflection, almost had Stooks, who was sitting right in front. Stooks with the control, trying to work off the near side. Lightning will steal that one away and toss it out to the neutral zone where Clem will pick it up, feeding it over to Diefenbach. Now fed in, that one's intercepted by the Lightning, coming right back the other way. Lightning in. Trying to work around Diefenbach with a chance. Shot there, that one goes just in front of the crease. On the other side, fired back in again, beats a deflection. And somehow that doesn't go. Fanning that there was Stooks as he gets it over to Milani. Milani in, shot there, and knocked up off the mask. The Long Beach goalie. Milani following it up. He's got control, drops it back, looking for Stooks, but he was going to chase him. This one pushed out to the point where Caleb Reed will hold on. Reed now down on the far side with control, puts it on the back end behind the net, slides over to the near side corner. Milani gets hammered there a bit as he continues to work. Caleb Reed with him. Now Long Beach with control. They'll try to reset and get out of here. Knocked off a stick from Milani, but it will spill out of the zone, and the Lightning have a chance to work it in. Here they come. As they get a couple of changes, they dump this one in as 80's ready for it on the far side off the end of his stick. Lucas trying to catch up. Milani will clear that one out, and will force a reset here for Long Beach as they fire one in on net. Liam Cohen snags it, dumps it off. Raptors try to work this one just off the end of a stick. Back to the neutral zone, and Long Beach have it again. Good stick here from Lucas Laurinaitis as he starts to skate forward. Trying to work around one, doesn't get all of it. A backup chance for Caleb Reed, feeds one over, and that one is deflected off Brady Wood's stick. He'll try to catch up to it, and he does. Brady Wood, shot there, gets a deflection, goes wide. He kind of caught the goalie off, but it was wide of the net. Beer, back over to Brady Wood again, trying to settle down. A quick shot, kicked away. And pushed over to the far side, Lucas with a shot. That one behind the back of the net. Brady Wood trying to get back there and get some pressure on us. This push back over to Lucas, centered on to Brady. Ooh, and that went off the end of the stick, and the Lightning will survive this push as they work forward. There's Caleb Reed with a good stick. Shot there, Liam Cohen, where he needs to be, and another good save at 52nd mark here in the first period. Raptors trail by 1, 2-1, and shots on goal, if you believe it, are tied at 12. Shot here, that one takes a deflection and stumbles in front of Liam in a backup chance. He's holding up on that post where he needs to be and saves both of them. 46 seconds now. Kirby trying to smack that one down. He does. Margulies will feed one out, and they'll call it a high stick. Quite off a high stick and bring it back and do it all over again. A few more seconds off the clock, sitting at 41 now. Loose in the front, Cohen has to make another save. Long Beach shooting their sticks down quick after this draw, and they're just firing it on net. Another loose one to the corner. Kirby will try to work it up. Takes a little bounce for the Raptors, and Margulies will take advantage on the near side. Under 30 to play. Margulies with control. He'll try to take a shot, take it too long. Now we're on the backhand, and he almost had Kurtz, and Kurtz get pushed over to the side as Long Beach will dump this one out. Bagnula waiting for it. He'll have control. He'll pull it back behind the red line. 15 seconds left to play here in the first period. He centers that one forward to Joey Kurtz. Kurtz will try to skate forward. Under 10 to go. That's not Joey Kurtz, that's McFadden with a quick shot. Gloved and out of the glove. Throws it on the backhand, back on the net. Out to the point for Mason Kirby. Shoot! Fires a shot there off the crossbar! Right as the horn sounds. Wow. Well, we got a hockey game. The Raleigh Raptors break the 2-0 deficit with a Lucas Laurinaitis snipe, and it's now 2-1. As we go into the second period, we'll be right back. All right, back at it. 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Second period as the teams switch sides. The Raptors are now skating right to left off the draw. This is Laurinaitis firing one in. Behind the back of the red line. Stokes. Some pressure. Moved forward here by Long Beach. They'll bring it into neutral zone. Fire it over. A poke there from Lucas. A big hit from Milani, but stays on his feet. Is the Lightning player as Stokes pulls that one out. Stokes with control. Milani has to slow down. It's fed over to him. Top of the faceoff circle. Oh my God, what a shot. Just missing the top left-hand corner. Tyler Johnson pitching for it, trying to push the pressure in on the far side. This one put on. Shot there, just missing. And wrap over to the near side, and this one will spill out of the zone. That'll be Dragati firing one back in. That one deflects. That is going to go all the way down. There were 3 Long Beach Lightning players all at the blue line. Raptors behind them, and luckily a deflection. And this is why they have the puck in the zone right now. As we near the 14-minute mark, this one is sticking away by Lucas Laurinaitis. This one centered on. A little too hot to handle as Tyler Johnson will try to catch up to it. Dragati pulls that one out of the corner on a backhand, trying to get it out of here. It does clear and snagged by Milani. That one fed in. And Liam will sit on top of that one. Team with control for Long Beach as they maintain it in the zone. That one deflected off of Mason Kirby's stick, but back to Long Beach. Now that corner. Far side with control. High slot feeding it over. Top of the faceoff circle. 44 with a shot there. Gets a deflection. That one goes wide, and Kirby will try to work it up the far side where Long Beach will keep it in. Now push back out in the high slot. Once again, a good stick there by Dragati just in time, and it's going to snap it as this one's pushed over. That's McFadden, excuse me. It's a 5-on-4 right now as McFadden tries to get a new stick. There's a shot snagged by Liam Cohen just in time as Brady Wood actually swapped with McFadden, and that'll change out all the lines. 13-10. Beer had that one for a moment. A quick shot. Bodies in the way. Another chance. And on net, Liam Cohen where he needs to be. Sits on top of that one. McFadden he had headed off the ice to get his other stick. He's back out now. Back to the bench, I should say. Reed. Clem. That one fed forward. Good stick from Long Beach. The extra effort here from Caleb Reed trying to work it out. It does clear. Lightning switching sides quickly. So they bring it back out. But we recoil a bit here as this one's dumped in. And that'll be Diefenbach trying to clear it out. And he's going to run into Caleb Reed with it. Long Beach sending run over. That one. They'll score. It starts with some sloppy passing out of the blue line. Long Beach center that one over. The shot initially saved, deflects over to the other side where it's banged away. And at 12:35, Long Beach making a 2-goal game again. Body there from Stooks and center ice as Long Beach come right back. The shot bouncing off Tyler Johnson's leg. Tripped up there is Dragati. Call as Long Beach taking another shot, knocked down off the blocker of Liam Cohen. Here's Dragati with control, trying to work it around. He finds some space over to Lucas Laurinaitis, who will work it forward. Great pass just off the end of the stick of Stooks as he tries to catch up. Back to the other side. With control, Stooks has it. One fed on, but two Raptors running into each other behind the red line. Somehow this puck stays in at the point as Dragati gets mean mugged. Milani trying to settle it down as the Raptors get back onside. Milani with control, shot. Top the face-off circle, that one deflects wide. Milani getting in here, big bodies and pushing and shoving back behind the red line as they fight for it. And this one intercepted by D. Margulies with control. Centered on there, backhand. Oh, they can't get it go. What a big save, it's still loose. Milani banging away, they score! Oh, the pressure in front, the Raptors get one back. Tons of pressure in front, and the Raptors make it a one-goal game, 3-2 Long Beach. Early in the second period. Not exactly sure who's going to get credit for that goal, but wow. Perseverance pays off here for the Raptors as the fresh legs come out. 11:35 to play. Off the draw, McFadden has it and feeds one forward. It's going to get past Kurtz and Bagnulo. Long Beach will just dump that one back as they feed it back in. Both teams playing catch out of the neutral zone right now. Here is the Lightning trying to work out of their own zone. Fed forward here. That one bounced off the boards. They will get into the zone here. This one's dumped in with Kirby. They'll be there first. They're working up far side. Nobody there. Margulies getting back to it quick on the far side. Dumps this one over. Kirby will pick it up and skate forward. On a back end. One-touch pass over here from McFadden into D. Margulies as the Raptors do tumble into the zone. This one spills over to the far side where McFadden has it, pushing it out to the point. Kirby, Clapper here gets deflected, and that one will go high into the crossbar. And forcing an offensive zone draw here. I think they'll bring it over to the blocker side of the Lightning. So both teams will switch out and get some fresh legs out on the ice. Backhand from Caleb Reed, touched up by Clem, offsides. Whistle will bring that draw outside the zone. Well, they'll bring it center ice. With control, 16 from Long Beach. He'll work forward. Stuff there from Clem. No hand. They will call it. Clem will go to the box. This will be an interference call. And the third power play for Long Beach about to get started here at 10:26 in the second. Here we go. Set up a high slot there. They'll whistle that one offside. That was definitely not offside. Oh, man. That's a shame. That puck was held in, but a whistle nonetheless. And the penalty was actually called on Trevor Clem, but Caleb Reed will head to the box. Nobody was in there. I think it was Trevor. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. As they get that situated, off the draw here, Lucas will try to feed one out, find some skates, and that'll give Long Beach a few more seconds to reset earlier than they probably would have if it was dumped in. And here they come. 1:40 left to go on the power play as Lucas Laurinaitis will pinch off here on the near side where Joey Kurtz will get a piece in control. Stuck behind the red line. They continue to work up the near side, settle down by 55. The umbrella is reset now. A cross-ice pass here, out to the point. High slot shot there. Loose in front, bodies in front there. Good stick from Joey Kurtz and a chance to clear by D. Margulies as it's dumped out. Raptors will try to change a few pieces out quickly if they can, and they got one guy out. Loose puck here picked up by Milani. Milani trying to settle in, and he's got 2-on-1 for the Raptors, short-handed, right to the front. Oh my God, Milani can't get it to go. Losing his stick is the Long Beach goalie as Milani continues to pester behind the back of the net. Losing his stick, he's being held, no hand in the air, unbelievable. This puck moved forward into the neutral zone, Long Beach coming back. 50 seconds left to go on the power play. Wrapping it over to the near side now. That one fed out to the high slot. They move it over to the far side, face-off dot, pulls it to the center, shot on. Liam Cohen trying to sit on top, and he does. Ooh, crazy kill here. 38 seconds left to go on the power play at 9:04 in the second. Out of the corner, it's fed out and cleared as we now near the 30-second mark of the power play. Pressure here from Stooks on the far side. That's enough to really disrupt everything. That puck is loose, and a broken stick here for Stooks. He has to throw it over to the side. $900 in sticks on the ice already for the Raptors. Pressure here from Bagnulo. Now Kirby putting some pressures. This one's wrapped out to the far side. Top of the face-off circle, down. 3 seconds left to go on the power play. This one will deflect out to the point. Held in. A shot there. Deflected wide. Power play over. They get back to 5-on-5 as this one's pushed up the boards as Dragati gets out on the ice and does give the Raptors back, or get them back to 5, I should say. Here's Kirby. Backhand over to Dragati. Dragati with control. He'll dump it in. As we near the 8-minute mark, it's a 1-goal game as the Raptors have killed off their second power play of the day. That one fed in. The Raptors get back on side as it's dumped in, touched up by the Long Beach goalie at 7:50. Wrapped over to the far side. Good pressure here from Clem. Oh, that's not Clem, it's Diefenbach. They will call a high stick there. And the first penalty assessed to Long Beach. It'll be a power play for the Raptors at 7:43. The Raptors seemingly trying to catch some breath here. They're going to need an effective power play here. This is a golden opportunity to knot this thing up halfway through the second period. Semifinals here in Philly. And Kurtz will take the power play draw. Long Beach with control, using the near side, trying to get it out. They do. Off the end of Lucas Laurinaitis, the stick spills back over to the defensive zone where he'll pick it up. McFadden with control. Scored the first goal of the year for the Raptors in game number 1. And he comes. A good stick from the Lightning as they try to work it out. Lucas Laurinaitis taking a spill, but able to keep the puck in temporarily. Now pushed out. Margulies will feed one over. Joey Kurtz will have to catch up to that one, feeding it back over to Dean. That one will get past everybody, and they'll wave off the icing as Long Beach pick it up. Losing control for a moment there. Tyler Johnson trying to get in, disrupt things. This one spills out of the zone. Margulies feeding one over to Milani. As the Raptors try to reset here, 1 minute left to go on the power play. Milani skating in. Chance for Milani. Back behind the back of the net, still with control, trying to create some lanes, fed over. McFadden's pass interrupted. Looking for Stooks, but he's able to push it back in as Milani. This loose puck top of the face-off circle with control. Fed over to Joey Kurtz. Shot on! Oh, big save! He'll sit on top of it. Good shot there from Joey. And that'll leave 39 seconds on the power play with another offensive zone draw coming up. Good pullback here. Toe drag from McFadden. Just misses over the crossbar. Trying to push it out to the point. Not a lot on it. This is going to spring Long Beach on a breakaway for a moment. 2-on-1. Milani trying to get back. This one passed over, and Liam Cohen gets a stick to it. Milani, great job getting back to disrupt an opportunity there for Long Beach. You know he's going to be tired. He's going to try to get that puck forward here, get the Raptors in a good position. I know he's going to want to try to get a change. Pulled back here, Long Beach. Seal that away here in the neutral zone and fire one in on net. Liam Cohen snags it out of the air and drops it off for Stooks. 5 seconds left to go on this power play for the Raptors. Tripped up there. No hands in there. Stooks feeds one over to McFadden, and that'll do it. Power play over. Back to 5-on-5 as this puck is thrown in just over player at the blue line where Stooks tries to get a piece of it. And this one fired in by Kurtz. Long Beach stealed away, and they're off. 2-on-1 again. Milani with a good stick just in time. As they're offside, they do get back onside. Milani with control still. Feeds one over. This one near side. Margulies will pick it up. Margulies trying to create some space, and he'll get mean mug double teamed here, but comes away with the puck still. On a backhand, he'll dump it over where it's intercepted, and intercepted again by the Raptors. Both teams playing catch here as Reed pushes one in. It was near the 5-minute mark of the second period. Near side, this one picked up by 55. Mid cross-ice pass, and the neutral zone fed in. It'll be 2-on-2. Dropping it off. 55, top of face-off circle. Shot there, goes wide after deflection. Another shot that was deflected and goes wide. Still with control. Long Beach kind of feeding this thing around, cycling around the boards here. Now on the near side. Not a lot of pressure from the Raptors yet. Caleb Reed now in there. Away with it. There they go into the face-off dot. Still the control. Shot there gets deflected, and luckily it just goes above the crossbar. Tons of pressure from Long Beach. The Raptors are struggling to keep up with them here. Now on the far side, working there. Caleb Reed, and it drops back for Vagnulo. Vagnulo throws a body here, but Long Beach with control, trying to put it right on the net. You can't hold on there. It was Liam Cohen as he's holding on the post. Vagnulo with another hit. As his puck spills to the face-off dot where Brady Wood will be sprung, trying to put it on the backhand over to Jake Beard. It's poked away. Now Kirby with control, trying to kick it forward. Good move by Kirby, but he can't hold on. As Long Beach take control. Fed up the near side, kept in by Vagnulo, but poked away by Long Beach and nobody back deep. Breakaway here, 2-on-0. Shot misses. Oh my word. A wide open chance here for Long Beach, still with control. High slot shot there, score. And call it what it is, it's just piss poor defense. As the puck is dropped here, Long Beach with control for a moment. Milani has it here as he tries to get everyone back on side, and Long Beach still have it. Just too many breakdowns. You got defensemen skating in as forwards and nobody else on the ice as they're trying to get a change, and the puck just bounces back. And this shot here is deflected off of Klim's skates. They start fighting over there. Dragati trying to get in with control. Long Beach shot here. That one, I think Liam got a piece of that one as this one's dumped down the near side, wrapping over to the far side corner, pushed up the boards. Long Beach feeding one over. Trying to catch up here is Diefenbach. Gets hammered into the boards, but still with control, kicks it over to Dragati. Working up far side, trying to spring Stooks, and Long Beach able to keep it in right to the front of the net. Still with a chance. Raptors get there in time to disrupt as they bounce that puck around. A backhander here, deflected off a body. Loose in front, and Liam Cohen with a timely save. Lightning have control in the zone here, outshooting the Raptors by 10. 28-10, shots on goal. And the score seems to reflect that. Where it didn't last night against Reston, but Lightning a little bit more skilled than Reston Raiders. Across all their lines, very fast and a lot of pressure. The Raptors have done a pretty good job thus far to keep up with them, but they're gonna have to find a way to catch back up in this one. Down by 2 with 2:25 to play in the second period. McFadden with some pressure, throws a body. Here's this one. Smacked by Lucas Laurinaitis in the neutral zone. Played forward. That was offside. Always draw just outside the zone. A win here for the Lightning on the draw. To the neutral zone, that puck goes, and they'll bounce it off the boards to 47. A one-on-one against Mason Kirby. And they'll beat him. Shot there. Cohen with a good kick save as Margulies tries to work one forward. Another shot, bouncing, bodies everywhere. This one picked up by Bagnulo. He'll try to wrap it around here. Loses control of that one. Margulies trying to catch up now. Fed over. Bagnulo throwing a body here as this one's stuck behind the red line, worked up the flex, and Joey Kurtz will take control. That is iced. Here is Trevor Klim working it up off the boards, trying to find Brady Wood. Spills out of the zone. The Lightning resetting out of their own zone. Pressure from Caleb Reed, and Brady almost able to smack that one down in the zone. This one will be worked forward. Lightning can't control as this one's dumped back in. 1:15 to play in the second period. This one fed over, cross ice on the far side where the Lightning get control, and now they break it in. Poke here from Klim, Caleb Reed. Every Raptor getting a piece of this kid. Diefenbach trying to feel one over. Oh man, that takes a wild bounce. Liam Cohen loses it for a moment. Lucky situation there as we near under a minute to play. This one will take a weird bounce. Cohen back to the post. This one fed over to D. Margulies, but Lightning having another deflection will go wide. Diefenbach out of the far side corner. Puts a body there where Milani will try to collect it up, and he swipes this one up the board. Beer waiting on it, and he'll fling that one forward now to play. Off the draw, a shot. Cohen with a good glove save. Loose puck will be picked up by Milani. The left Stooks on his right-hand side. This one fed forward just off the end of the stick. Stooks trying to catch back up to it. Tyler Johnson down deep. And this one will be pushed out, cleared all the way down. They will have their hands up for icing. It'll be a 10-second opportunity on the other side in the offensive zone. Shot here just goes wide. Good job by Lucas Laurinaitis to smack that down. He'll throw it in, and that'll do it here in the second period. We'll take a quick break and be back for the third period. Raptors trail by 2 in the semifinals.
From the first time you step on campus, you'll feel it, the energy, the community, and the passion. At Villanova University, we open doors for one another, greet each other with a V's up, and lift each other higher. Because here, no one walks alone. It's a place where your curiosity is fueled, your values are strengthened, and your future takes shape. Come see what makes Villanova unlike anywhere else. Visit Villanova and ignite what's next.
All right, here we go. Third period, 15 minutes. Raptors trail by 2. And they've got some work to do. Here's Tyler Johnson with control. Pestered by number 2 as Lucas Urias will pick this one up. That one fed forward and gets a deflection, so Long Beach will try to take control as they do for a moment, and back on it here. Team toe drag. Johnson will push him away. Mark back up, 86 here at the point. Chance shot in there, gets kicked away by Liam Cohen. Good stick for Johnson as he tries to work over here. With control, Tyler Johnson tosses that one out. Milani trying to catch it out of the air. No icing here, but he'll chase that one back against number 88. Pressure from Milani with control as the Raptors get fresh legs. Shot here. It'll be an offensive zone draw coming up for the Raptors. Long Beach off the draw, win another one. This one just forward as Kurtz will steal that one away. He's setting here out of the neutral zone, tossing that one down to the corner, followed up. Long Beach on it. On the far side to flex out of play, or excuse me, out of the zone. Bagnulo's pass is knocked off of number 10 with control. He'll take a shot to flex off Kirby's stick. A chance here. That one will go wide. Wraps all the way over to the near side where Dean Margulies is waiting for it. Trying to set Kirby up as he pushes this one out to the zone. Long Beach, control. Far side. This one. Oh man, a big hit from Bagnulo right in the neutral zone as Kirby picks up. Trying to work quickly. This one bouncing. Looking for Joey Kurtz there, but oh, here's going to be sprung as Dean Margulies trying to get through, but a good back check. Second chance, it's goal. Oh my God, no call. Unbelievable. This one fed forward and a breakaway for Long Beach to come in. Kirby there, good stick. That's a Diefenbach, excuse me, as it's pushed out. I cannot believe there's no hooking call there. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Dean Margulies, mean mug breaking in through the slot. And Long Beach survive that one. McFadden, good stick here from the Lightning. Dropped back by Beer and pushed over to the corner. And not a lot of pressure from the Raptors. A chance for the Lightning to clear this one out. There it is, loose puck. Beer with a shot there. Can't get the trigger pulled loose in front. Oh man, a pile up in front. Long Beach's own player sitting on top of his goalie. Almost a chance for the Raptors to bang one in there, but not gonna work out. This one just off the near side boards, picked up by Diefenbach. On the backhand, fed over to Trevor Klim. We can't elbow that one out. Lightning keep it in, out of the corner, working from there, looking to pull this one right to the front of the net, maybe. Now out to the point for 18. Looking for some deflection. Shot in here from the high slot. Beer gets his feet in the way. Now Brady Wood will be able to clear this one out. Now we're under 12. That's the red line. Now it'll be dumped in. Trying to chase. Number 18 with the puck pushing over to the near side. 55 with it. That pass. Swipe by Lucas Laurinaitis as Stooks will try to get in with a good back check there. Johnson, good job staying with it as that one's pushed into the corner. Lucas Laurinaitis trying to catch up here. Out to the point. Shot in. Gets a deflection, but it'll go wide. This one pushed right back on, and Cohen will sit on top of that one. Shot deflects, goes wide as Johnson will try to work out of the near side, pulls it back, switching sides to Lucas. And they'll swap sides, push back over to the near where Stooks is waiting. Stooks fanning there, but gets a second chance on it to Milani, who breaks into the zone, dropping the pass back for Tyler Johnson. Johnson sends one in, a big save initially, loose puck in front for a moment, now pushed out to the point, kept in by Lucas Laurinaitis. This one centered on Milani with a backhand, still loose, what a save! Stooks with a backhand. That'll go above the crossbar. Long Beach's goalie absolutely doing acrobats back here. Lucas Laurinaitis trying to pull one and waiting for everyone to get back on side. Feeds it back for Diefenbach. This one pushed over to Stooks. Stooks will fire one as he absorbs a hit. It's pushed down to the corner where Gotti is waiting for it. That one intercepted. He's looking for Milani, and Long Beach will be sprung 3-on-2 as Raptors get some fresh legs out. Kirby with a good stick and disrupting that one. Trying to work out of the corners, D. Margulies with Kirby. And not sure who the other one, maybe Dragati back there. Milani waiting on the near side as well. And they continue to fight for that puck. Eventually pushed up. Here is Milani. He gets hit, but enough for Bagnulo to pick it up. Bagnulo trying to work it on a backhand. Good stick from the Lightnings. This one's fed over to D. Margulies for some pace. Past the red line, Margulies feeds it in. It's a loose puck sitting on top of the faceoff circle. Milani's waiting. Centered back to the slot. I think Joey Kurtz was trying to get there, but Long Beach will steal that one away. Cleared here by the Lightning with 9:50 to play. Swipe from Bagnulo, 2-on-1. Shot here, and that one off the end of the stick of Liam Cohen goes out of play. Far side, Clem working with Joey Kurtz as this one spills down deep. Good job, Joey Kurtz pushing that one over. Diefenbach hammered into the boards here on the near side as he tries to work that puck out. Kurtz coming in to help out. It does spill out, and Clem will try to work it over to the near side. Good stick with him with Margulies. Still on the near side, Kurtz. And Bagnulo, I think, trying to work for that puck. Or Diefenbach, excuse me. That cleared out, 9:10 to play here in the third. Raptors down by 2. Margulies with control. Works that one through. Number 15 with control. That one played off a high stick by Margulies. He'll touch it up, and that'll be a whistle. And they will take it all the way down to the Raptor zone, called intentional. Here's Lucas Laurinaitis off the draw with control. Feeding one over, he's got Tyler Johnson, I think. Johnson feeding this one over. He's got Jake Beer on the near side. That one dumped in where Caleb Reed will give chase. Brady Wood out there with him as well. Caleb Reed getting there. Gets a stick there, pushing it over to Brady Wood. Brady with control, centers that one on. Nobody there. And Long Beach will skate this one out, but they can't get all of it. As Lucas Laurinaitis will fire one back in. Tossed out, caught out of the air by Lucas. Everyone back on side. Lucas will work the near side. He gets tripped up, no call. Beer, he gets cross-checked, no call. Long Beach with control again. Fed up the far side. spills out to the neutral zone where Beer gets control, feeding it back for Diefenbach. That's Johnson, excuse me. Diefenbach and Johnson look very similar. Shot here from Caleb Reed, a second chance, still on it. He'll get tripped up by the goalie as he loses his stick. Lucas Laurinaitis with control out to Stooks at the point. That one spills out of the zone, and it's going to spring. It'll spring Long Beach down, but great job by Stooks to get back. This one centered on, still in the front. Trying to smack it out of there, loose on the other side. Trying to wrap it around now. They will, they'll score. And just too much pressure. And Long Beach had the game here. 5-2 now at 7:41. Push forward, Kirby to try to get a stick to it. Strafford, he's got it, moving it up. Milani with control, trying to work through. Got a few deep. Milani gets through another one there. He'll get shot down. They will call this time, finally. And that'll be a tripping call against Long Beach. .723, a power play now for the Raptors. Raptors, here is Stooks. Chance shot down low and a big save. It's loose though. Pushed up far side. Milani will try to hold it in. It does spill out of the zone. Trying to catch back up as Milani. Good stick there. As Long Beach puts a ton of pressure on here. Trying to catch back up as D. Margulies on the near side. Milani trying to pull one forward. It's pushed back. Joey Kurtz gets in the way of that one as Stooks picks up. Drops one over to McFadden, I think. Yep. Fed over. Margulies touching that one in. Far side, that one's spilling out. Milani picks it up. Not seeing any lanes, pulls back as he tries to create some opportunity here. That one dropped on the back and he's looking for McFadden. Oh, Milani's gonna lose control of that one. Stolen away, breakaway here. Shot on and a save by Liam Cohen. That one right to the front again. Cohen with another save, 2 in a row. What a big save there by Liam Cohen. And here's Milani. Wow. That one fed over to Kurtz, dropping one off. It's intercepted. And Long Beach coming back again. This time a shot in. Cohen with another save. Off the ground as Liam Cohen swinging the stick at it. Kurtz feeds one over. Looking for Tyler Johnson. Long Beach will fire it right back in. The Raptors squander the last minute of power play opportunity here. Just under a ton of pressure from Long Beach. This puck moved forward to Magnulo. So he'll try to bring it in. Feeds one over to D. Margulies. He's trying to settle it. Stuck in the slot, and Long Beach will be sprung as they push that one out. Cohen will slow it down as Tyler Johnson will try to get a piece of it here on the near side with about 15 seconds left. Drops it on the backhand. Nobody there. Clem will try to catch up. 10 seconds left to go on this power play. And fed over to Lucas Laurinaitis, feeding it up to Tyler Johnson. 3 seconds left to go as Johnson brings it in. Shot there, knocked down by, you want to call him Tampa. Knocked down by the goalie. That puck takes a weird bounce, stays in the neutral zone. It would have been clear for an icing as the power play was expired. There's Margulies and Clem. Bagnulo tossing one forward for Lucas Laurinaitis. Had a goal earlier in this game. Lucas off the near side boards. Nobody on the point. That one fed forward. This one cleared out. No icing here. So we're now under 5 minutes to play. Raptors trail it by 3 here in the third period. Tyler Johnson with control. Reed's pass finds Caleb Reed. Reed will pick it up, working near side. Good back check here from Long Beach. Just swarming. Clem had a chance there. This one centered on. A big save by Liam Cohen. There's Trevor Clem. Using the boards, it clears out. Touched up. They will have their hand in the air for icing, but it's not going to get there. 4:15 to play. Far side picked up here. Neutral zone. Shot. Go wide. Wraps over to the near side and will spring Caleb Reed with a chance. As Long Beach gets 3 fresh pairs of legs out here. Caleb Reed's worked around a few. Backhand here. And big save. And still in front. Loose. Out to the high slot. Now Kirby with a quick shot there. Oh, that one almost goes in. It gets a deflection right in front. And here comes Long Beach. Trying to work past Diefenbach right to the front there. This one will spill over to the near side. Stick from Kirby slows him down. Try to feed one out. It does. Out to the neutral zone with 3:30 to play. That one dumped in. Diefenbach will get there first. Drops it back for Mason Kirby. Kirby. For a pass here has Milani. Near side. That pass looking for Stooks as it spills in. Takes a good bounce for the Raptors. Right to the front backhand. Big save and a backup chance here. Trying to bang one in there by Dragati, and it just doesn't go. This one will spill out. That will be icing, so we won't move the camera here. A reminder, ACHC hockey will start next week, and the Raleigh Raptors on the road again as they head to Charlotte, North Carolina to take on the Queen City Royals. And ACHC will continue into September against the Greenville Rage. Pulling that puck back is Stooks trying to fight for that one. Got on the near sides, worked up, under 3 to play. Good job by Lucas Laurinaitis to smack that one down. In, pass, Stooks, top face-off circle, shot there, knocked down off the shoulder. Long Beach working the near side here, trying to push it out to the point again. Fanning it, there's Stooks. Raptors still with control, fire this one in, and that will be whistled off sides. Johnson off the draw with control, fires one down, up and out of play. And bring the puck back just inside, just outside the, oh, they're gonna bring it back center ice. Margulies will dump one in as Lucas Laurinaitis off the draw feeds it up to him. On the far side, Fadden trying to stand in there. This one pushed over, nobody there. Long Beach escaped this one out. Popped up in the air and drops Lucas Laurinaitis, scoop that one down. Feeds it to Margulies. Margulies back over to Lucas. Went up the near side, Kurtz. Unable to get his stick to it. They will call it deflected, so no icing as Johnson follows it up. Over to the far side with 47 from Long Beach holding on to it. Kurtz trying to get in. A bit of a shoulder there as Margulies will pick it up. Margulies feeding it over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson with control, trying to get a shot off here. He does it. Oh, it just spills over to the side where Kurtz tries to get to it. And Long Beach does a great job killing or pushing that one back out. And an icing here at 1:45. Chance for the Raptors as they win that draw, but Long Beach easily pull it out. Clem quickly moving it over to Jake Beard just off the end of his stick. Spills into the zone where the Lightning have it. On the other side, that one will bounce and clear out as Clem will pick it up. 1:25 to go. Caleb Reed. Backhand tossing it in. And Jake Beard will follow this one up into the corner trying to get it. Loose here as Brady Wood will feed it down deep. Long Beach, that one intercepted by Reed and dumped in. pushed out of the corner. Less than 60 seconds to play here in the semifinal, and Long Beach taking advantage of the opportunities that they had and leading this one by 3. Down, no call, unbelievable. Here's Milani on a backhand trying to get control, get into the zone here. Starts getting a little physical here. This one pushed out and a breakaway for Long Beach with 35 seconds left to go. Hitting the brakes there, takes a shot and goes wide. Kirby will go pick this one up. A little bit of pushing and shoving here. .29 seconds left to go. So the Raptors will drop the semifinal game. But heck, starting the season 4-1. Amazing start to the 26-27 season as they head into ACHC hockey next weekend, and then Pittsburgh after that. A lot to work on here. New teammates, learning how each other play. So a lot to be excited for the Raptors. And they're also short a couple of guys. Braxton Grossweiler, not in this game, was out early in the last game, and no Wyatt Place. So there's a lot to look forward to. I think the Raptors are going to be just fine. Out to the point, 10 seconds to play. 18 with control. Shot on here. It's a deflection. And Liam Cohn with a good save. Lions will switch up there. We'll just run the clock off here. So that'll do it. The semifinal here, the Raptors will drop this one 5-2. But a 4-1 weekend. Amazing start to the season here in Philadelphia. The Raptors heading into Queen City next weekend in Pittsburgh. Great start for them. Recoup, get healed up. Good week of practice, and we'll see you guys in Charlotte next weekend for ACHC.